I would.
I, Chris, I go back to this in regard to people going, "Oh, Melvin Hunt's going to hurt his chances." I think that Melvin Hunt proved in like a week's time that he's a viable candidate either here or somewhere else. That now he does need to, this is my opinion, he does need to toe the company line and say, okay, let's don't win any games. I've proven I can coach. I've proven that I can get the players' attention. They like me. They like me as a coach. I find it funny. I'm giving you multiple choices here, but I also find it funny that Ty Lawson and Kenneth Fareed are saying hire him as a coach. Well, they're not going to be here, so it doesn't matter who they hire as a coach. So address any of those pieces you want to, Chris.
Yeah, no, I think, you're right on one respect. He proved so much. I think the feeling was they thought the Nuggets would just get a bump from him being the new coach, and then things would just kind of go back to losing. Well, that didn't happen. And then he was winning so much that they decided, well, if we remove players, maybe he wouldn't win as much. But then he won. But then he won anyway at New Orleans, and then they took the three best players from him. That finally did the trick in Memphis. So, I think a portion of that is true. I mean, he has proven that he's got these guys' attention, that he could get them to run through walls for him. They certainly do like him, and he's proven he can win games in a lot of different ways as well. And I think that's the one thing that's kind of getting lost in this kind of return to running theme that is surrounded him. Is there were a couple of games where there was one game where they had 4 fast break points. They were played in the half court. So he's been able to win in a lot of different ways with a lot of different players. Certainly that helps his resume beyond a shadow of a doubt, and he's doing it against teams that aren't exactly cupcake teams in the NBA.
Chris, what about the whispers that Stan Kroenke has gotten together with his buddy Brett Barrett, who used to be one of 3 guys who ran this organization, and and their choice for a head coach is Mike D'Antoni? You hearing anything in that regard?
Yeah, you do hear those whispers. Listen, the Brett Barrett is back in town, and having his hands within some of the things that are happening. I started to hear a few weeks ago. I haven't been able to verify just how heavy a hand he's got in some things right now. But certainly that has been out there. And Mike D'Antoni is the name that you hear most often associated with the Nuggets job. Just a guy, obviously a big name coach, will play an up and down style. And those things are very attractive to the front office.